Look at them moo cows. Uh-oh. The donkey. My nemesis. Well, anyway, it's the state of the channel. 2025. And I'm hopefully going to be making my way over to the Hitachi tooth. I think I'm going to come up around the backside because the cows are onto me. Just out here recording some audio fully for another project. And, well, I can't really do that if the cows are, mooing at me nonstop. Man, Android did this update to the camera app where it's got like a black partial transparency thing going on the right side of the screen, and it makes me think I've got my fat fucking finger in front of the camera. Every time I see it, it's bothering the hell out of me. But all that aside, we're making our annual pilgrimage to the Hitachi tooth to just talk about this last year, this upcoming year, and generally reminisce and ramble incoherently for a couple minutes. Oh, look at that. Looks like my cousin actually went out here and sprayed some Chinese tallows. Good on him. No, it's really hard to record clean audio fully when you've got cows mooing, outboard motors going, biplanes flying over, C-17s coming through, people hitting the rumble strips on the highway 5 miles away, just polluting your audio. And all you want is just some nice, clean nature sounds, some leaves rustling, some birds singing. Probably should have done this before it was winter. All right, I think we can cut through here and over the barbed wire fence without too much trouble. Uh-oh, my cousin fixed the fence, damn it. Shit. Someone actually came out and fucking tensioned the fence. God damn it. Alright, I think we made it. I don't think the cows are any wiser. Should be nice and quiet over here. And I see her. There she is, the Hitachi. Alright, well, I guess let's talk about the channel a bit while we traverse the cow pockmarked landscape out here. So, did I uphold any of my promises that I made last time? Absolutely not. Well, I guess the gator's running, so that's something. But Corvette's still in the garage. I'm still as fat as ever. Still drinking as much as ever. And busier at work than ever, and I guess that's really my excuse. As I have in the description, as I've said a million times before, this is just a little side hobby to keep me motivated to work on all the garbage that lives in my yard. So, a million other things take priority to me doing anything with this YouTube channel. For my day job, I work for a nonprofit, so every dollar I make, every cent I make, someone deliberately donated to us towards the pursuit of our mission. So, for me personally, I feel an extremely strong, I guess, sense of morality, sense of ethics towards not wasting a fucking cent that were donated. And if I'm going to work that position and someone's going to pay me to work that position, I'm going to put in 138%. That's literally how many hours I've worked out of what is required out of me this year. I have put in 675 hours of unpaid overtime this year because I'm what you call both a moron and a zealot. I really truly do care about what I do in my day-to-day life and my day job. So anyway, that's why I still haven't done shit. Dad's health is finally improving, like significantly, which is fantastic. He's now finally to the point where he's starting to get the house renovations done, which have been waylaid for like 2 years. But it was just one thing after another, just old man stuff, but it all came to a head at the same time. So he's finally to the point that he's willing to start doing a bunch of work that he's needed to do. So I'm trying to make as much time as I can to help him, keep him sane, keep mom from strangling him. Also simultaneously trying to keep myself sane at the same time. Here's the tooth. Let's go home. God, am I making these tooths smaller each year? Or am I just getting fatter? All right. So wow, there's a really big wasp nest. Look at that thing. Good thing it's December. So we're back in the Hitachi tooth where we belong. But yeah, Dad's health is improving. I'm trying to support him as much as I can to actually get work on the house done and help him, catch up on 2 years worth of work he's not been able to do. I'm putting in, basically months of unpaid overtime at work. I've had a really busy year at work, which is good, but that means that everything else suffers as a result of that. And yeah, so haven't done anything that I meant to do this year. The book is still also not out yet, but it will be. It is in the process of going to the printer right now, so that will be out in spring 2025, which means that I'm gonna have even less time this following year. So I don't suspect we're gonna be any less busy this year. I guess summer, maybe fall will be less busy than this year, but spring's gonna be even more busy than last year. So yeah, suffice it to say, we're probably not gonna be working on that Corvette anytime soon. I gotta reposition. So yeah, so nothing really else new there on that front. What do I want to do this year? Well, I want to get this book fucking sold, so that I can move on to the second book, so I can move on to the third book. And I've got like 5 other book projects I'm working on, and we actually just published a book at work this year. So I wrote, edited, found photos, and did a whole bunch of other shit for a whole nother book while in the process of publishing the other book. So I'm becoming an auteur. I'm already an autist, but now I'm going to be an auteur on top of that. So anyway, I'm busy as hell. And as I've said before in the past, if this channel ever gets popular, and if this channel ever becomes a time sink that takes time away from the things that actually matter to me in my life, I'm just going to nuke it from orbit, because I can't. This is a side hobby to help keep myself sane and to help me work on other things, so that I don't just, kill myself via work. And as soon as this channel becomes something that is taking time away from me doing what I actually need to be doing, I'm just going to stop doing stuff. I mean, I'm probably not going to nuke it, but if this for some strange reason blew up, which I can't imagine it ever would, because I don't make any content worth watching. I mean, look at what I'm doing right now. This is not worth watching. If we ever get to that point, I'm a nuker from orbit. That is a promise. The only promise I'm going to keep. But yeah, the one upside this year, that's new over last year, is that we actually got YouTube partnership this year. So I have actually been making money off of this channel. I mean, it's a net loss because I have to spend money to fix all this garbage, but I've made like $850 off this channel this year, which is great. I mean, it's peanuts, but it's better than not making money. So that's awesome. No YouTubers ever talk about finances. I guess people just don't like talking about finances, but this channel makes like $170 every 2 to 3 months. Say, I'd probably say it makes $150 a month. It's probably what I would say. So about $800 a year, or whatever the math is on that. And yeah, that's pretty nice. That's definitely beer money. So silver lining. But anyway, let's go out of the other side of the Hitachi tooth this year. Oh God, my shoulders. Anyway. That's all I wanted to say. We're back at the Hitachi for another year off here in the woods to go hopefully get some nice audio of some shorebirds or something. But not planning on killing the channel yet. It's starting to make a little bit of money, which is good because it's starting to pay for itself. And maybe one day we'll get to the Hitachi. Man, I killed all of these Chinese tallow trees like 2 years ago, and there's like even more of them now. I am glad someone came out here and sprayed some triclopyr and diesel on these things, because boy howdy were they getting actually no, I think they just got frostburn. I don't even think these are sprayed. Oh yeah, they're still alive. Shit, man, these things are getting out of hand. I feel like this thing gets worse every time I see it, which is amazing because it's literally just sitting out here in the field not doing anything. Must be like raccoons or cows or something messing with it. I don't know. Slowly returning to the earth. Anyway, that's all I got for you today, I think. Yeah, we're going to keep plodding along, and I'm going to eventually get to some of this stuff eventually. All right, Tombot. Oh, bye!
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush.
What the fuck do you think you're doing in my woods, kid? You've got some fucking explaining to do.